Good morning, students. How are you? Fine? Okay. Are you studying at home? Reading textbook, learning the question answers, exercises? Okay. All are attending the Zoom class, clearing the doubts. Okay, some are attending the Zoom class and when I ask questions, you are giving answers. Very good, and try to do that. All of you have to attend the Zoom class also and watch the video. Okay, the last class we were studying about. Any idea? Which chapter we were studying? The last class? Okay, tell me. Any idea? Third lesson, third chapter we were studying as the time went by. That we did not complete. We are going to learn the second part. Some paragraphs only I have explained and stopped in the last class. I hope you have an idea. So, if you have learned, you will be knowing about what I took class. About who? About the early humans. And the early humans, first they were leading a nomadic life, and then they learned how to grow crops. Then they settled near river. And why did they settle near river? You know the answer. And then slowly they began to be friendly with some animals, and they also domesticated those animals. And how did those animals help the early humans? All this we have learned it. You know the answers thoroughly well. And now we are going to continue the next part. That is, the early humans began moving around again. And when the early humans saw that they did not have any means of carrying loads from one place to another, so they saw that logs means here, we know the answer. Logs means wood. The wood, with very light wood, hollow logs were floating on the river. Floating, പൊങ്ങി കിടക്കുന്നത് കണ്ട് തടി കഷ്ണങ്ങൾ. And they maybe try to swim, practice swimming holding these logs. And they realized that these logs they can tie together, keeping some pieces of hollow logs without weight. Those logs they tied together and they made a raft. Raft means a float that made by tying several wooden pieces. So you can see in that picture, they made this raft in order to carry some loads from one place to across the river, from this end of the river to another end. So they made this raft in order to carry loads from one place to another. And these hollow logs, otherwise these wooden pieces that they tied together, was the earliest boats. And now we are not using this raft. Now what we are using, we have already we know to make large ships. Now there is a lot of large ships that can carry heavy loads, that also to long distances. So now as the early humans used raft, now we are not using. We are using large ships which can carry loads from one place to another, that also long distances, and also heavy loads. Large ships can carry heavy loads. Although this raft helped transport goods from one place to another, it was still difficult. That was not a perfect solution. This raft could carry some loads to another place, but it was very difficult. Why? Because this raft could move only on the smooth surface. That is, it cannot move in the hard places. Smooth surface they can move very easily. So this was very difficult for the early humans.